Final proposals will be accepted later this week from those interested in working with Milwaukee County to help preserve Trimborn Farm in Greendale. The historic property was once home to a major lime production facility. And even though the lime industry has since faded, Michael Schlesinger shows us how it was instrumental in building our hometowns in the mid to late 19th century.
This is a place I can remember being 3 or 4 years old and feeding horses through the fence with my mother.
Ron Rosh's memories of Trimborn Farm in Greendale are as sharp as they've always been.
I could say I'm the premier historian of this particular piece of land on the earth.
As a historian of sorts, Ron has done a lot of research on what made this land truly thrive hundreds of years ago. Of course, to tell the story accurately, you have to go back even further in time.
424 million years ago, this was a Silurian low, shallow ocean that was closer to the equator. And this land, this ocean bed compressed into limestone, and that was noted in 1845 by Increase Lapham.
What was once a 500-acre estate is now a little more than 7 acres. It's owned by Milwaukee County Parks and managed by the county's Historical Society. The limestone barn still overlooks Grange Avenue. It's a true testament to the lime kilns used in the 19th century to help build many Milwaukee structures.
This is a ubiquitous product that's used for so many things. Lime is the base for mortar and plaster, so you might be building a log cabin and need chinking between the logs. You might be building a mansion that has a beautiful plaster medallion in the ceiling.
Lime production at this site really ramped up in the mid-1800s when German immigrant Werner Trimborn took over the property. The farm included a handful of kilns as well.
These people worked in this kiln every shift. There was always one hot and burning, one cooling, one being loaded, and so forth. So Trimborn grew from getting here in 1851, he bought 10 acres. By 1876, he had 653 contiguous acres and many other outlying properties.
I'm told the process of making lime consists of a few important, intricate steps.
Take chunks of stone, rubble, and interlace it with wood, set that up in a very measured way to burn for days into a very fine powder. You'd screen that, and you could make slacked lime and various aspects of liming for different purposes.
The lime had a vital contribution to Milwaukee's infrastructure itself. It played a major part in building the water tower at the end of North Avenue, as well as the corresponding piping and sewers.
Every structure above and below ground related to the first water system in the whole city was created with the glue was Trimborn's lime.
Unfortunately, by the turn of the 20th century, it was determined concrete was easier to make and cheaper to use. In a way, it was the death knell to lime usage, at least in this case.
Lime needed brick or mortar. So this whole new technology of building with concrete, spans that maybe had rebar reinforcement, but you didn't need people to fire brick or stone in order to build something.
Despite the passage of time and any pending sales to prospective buyers, there are still reminders of what made the bedrock of this property so strong. The original farmhouse, bunkhouse, limestone barn, and kilns. Our historian on this story says pure ingenuity and innovation made this happen and will help keep it standing for generations to come.
Convergence of all kinds of history here that needs better awareness, and this site needs a whole lot more vitality through information.
Thanks for watching this CBS 58 Sunday Morning Story. Subscribe here and make sure to tune in to CBS 58 every Sunday morning to see more uplifting stories like this. And check out our other playlists on YouTube. You'll find everything from Everyday Heroes to our CBS 58 Hometown series on CBS 58.